Actually, no, I'm thinking about something else right over here. I'm actually gonna drink some more water over here. Hold on. Oh shit, I don't have my water. What the fuck is my water? Ah, damn it. Okay, well I guess so. Let me just go through this and then just take my break after that. Yeah, there you go. So you say you didn't have your driver's license then, eh? Well then, tell me what we have over here. What is this that we have right over here? Huh? Can you tell us, Eeny Miny? Miss Miney. That was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. And this is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. Yeah. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you hadn't. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hardy, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you...
No one cares.
I mean, I care. I care about my bones not being crushed by a whip, that is.
Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November.
Uh-oh. What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What the? Yeah. That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Ow! Damn it!
Cry, and my whip will accommodate.
Be still, my tears. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like, glad you get it, but like, even if I had my license, I like, don't think my sister would have like let me drive. Don't just stand there mean to yourself.
Yeah, please tell me that it wasn't you who whipped us this time. Oh, you too, Mia. With the whip, and the plane, and the owl. Especially the owl!
Miss Miney, why do you think you not have been allowed to drive anyway? Eh? Well, that's because...
I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Eh? Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sigh. Didn't mean to be mean.
That ship has already sailed, sis. You wouldn't be allowed.
Like, around that time, I was like really close to getting my license. My sister was like this totally big fan of cars, and like really valued them. She like had just gotten like this really shiny bright red sports car. She like would say things like, "No way I'm letting a noob drive my car." So like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too.
I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but nonetheless, we shall totally do this. I mean, I'm not knowledgeable about cars either.
Like, around that time, I was like really close to getting my license.
So, what do you mean by really close?
Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called.
Permit?
Wow. The big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit.
Grr! Ignorance is to be whipped.
What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. Pay attention, Nick. Some people have the tendency to read your mind. Like Emma Sky, Mia Fey. And from what I have been told, or I probably don't remember this, but also Hottie. It wouldn't be far-fetched if Francisca would also be able to read your mind as well, to see what you're saying, to see what you're thinking, and then get whipped.
So like, may I continue? My sister was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them.
She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, like, she'd flip out at like a drop of rain. And like, she would notice if someone like touched the car door with dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out to the garage? Let's press further. Why did you take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car?
Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Liar?
I think that car's getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise.
Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it?
She like had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car.
It was a new car?
Yeah. She had like just gotten it. It was like from the UK.
From the UK? The UK? Was that her boyfriend's initials?
It was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Okay. But I really don't know anything about cars. But I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes? Please append what the... Jesus, now it's like the judge is getting scared whenever Phoenix just slams his desk and yells, Your Honor! Yes? Please append what the witness had just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special car from overseas? Yes. Huh. Oh, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point! No, to be honest, I don't know what the point is, you know. Miss Miney, will you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like totally special model from England.
I yelled, hold it, pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Just ask for the heck of it, I guess. So yes. What am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good?
Like, huh?
They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. Driver's seat is opposite to cars from other countries. Huh. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one.
Like, huh?
This whole steering wheel on the right side thing. It's kinda goofy, isn't it?
You! What do you know? That sleek this was the raw feeling of
Forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat.
It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case.
a.k.a. you are seeing it yourself. Oh, okay, let me check something over here. I feel like I know where we're going with this. The driver had fallen asleep. Huh. I caught ya, you little witch. In that case, let me see about this. Let's go to... There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural sonic testimony. But we have to attack it. And by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path, I know it. You almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. Like a totally believable prophet. You gotta believe! Cause my name is the Lord! Okay, so let's see about some stuff over here. Yeah, you're saying that your sis got this new fancy car from England, eh? Well, I do have to tell you something here about who was the one that escaped through the right door. Objection! Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, got out. And as we all know, driver seats are on the right side in cars from the UK. So... that's correct, isn't it?
Why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
Ah!
But what do you mean by this? Well, what we mean is that Inimani over here has been lying about the driver's seat. Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the car. But if you're sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat!
Oh! Ah!
Order! Order in the court! Order! Order! Order!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Ini said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney.
That is what Ini said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix, it looks like you're finally found the real root of this murder.
If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask Court a question. Ini or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? Well, since the article said that the woman escaped through the right door, and if we're going by the fact that Ini didn't have her driver's license at the time, the only one who would drive that car at the time and escape is, well, Mimi! The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Inimani, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question.
Next
Question? Who is the person standing on the witness stand right now?
Ah! Here comes the big twist. Cuff it up, Mimi. What sort of idiotic gross is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name. This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is. Oh god. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that huge penalty there. This witness's real name is... You would definitely have to be... Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney. That is your real name!
Objection!
Of all the foolish dribble. Then, how do you explain her appearance?
Simple. She used magic to transform herself to look like Innie. Oh wait, I'm not in my mage persona. No, my bad. What I mean to say is that she had a plastic surgery. When she was admitted into the hospital, this witness was suffering severe facial burns. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, they used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right! It's a picture of her younger sister! Time for the final strike of this case, folks! Everybody say, what?
No!
But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. And that's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then, the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Mimi Miney. All burnt up, unrecognizable. And same goes for Mimi Miney's face. Even the newspaper clipping was very vague about this. Actually, let me just see about this. Like, say, right over here, if Miss Innie Miney is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Miney. And some stuff like, say, one of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage. The newspaper clipping was really vague about this, meaning they didn't even know who died at that point. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago, the one who died that night was Innie Miney. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Innie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean?
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in a crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still in fact alive! Oh... Wow, you're right! If the seance continued, then Dr. Gray would have known that Mimi Miney was still alive at that point. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Innie? I mean, Miss...
Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Mani wanted herself to disappear because of this. Because of... Because of the malpractice at the clinic?
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Mani. That's right. The person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Mani had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. So in the end, Dr. Gray was right. It was Mimi that killed all those patients. And it really was just an accident. No sleeping drug involved. So... Because of all this, she decided to run away from her life. And start a new one as her sister. Oy.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister. And even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo?
Becoming Ini has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here. Why did you set the murderer's revenge plot into motion? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help you with the plan? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay.
This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Franziska von Karma!
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Ms. Von Karma. How about you? I cannot put my finger on it, but I feel like Franziska is not gonna enjoy this. After all, this will be considered her very first failed case, like Edgeworth, and especially like her father. It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is.
Ow! Ow! Oh, God damn it! Please don't! God! And one more for good measure. Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix!
Ugh. Nothing can describe the amount of pain I'm in right now. On a scale from 1 to 10 in terms of how much pain I'm in right now, my final rating for this is a broken spine out of 10. Ugh.
This court is a fraud! A sham!
Now then. It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Congratulations, Maya. Sis!
Oh. Wait, I should be unconscious right now.
It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Familiar scent? It was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right.
There's still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
What would happen if Mimi had shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi might have planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then, you and Lara would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey, who had just committed a murder.
She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya.
Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Oh, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I think because I have you help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me! Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would you help Miss Mimi with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Mom, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... I mean, as I was thinking before, it can be that she herself wanted to be in power again, and, like, well, not again, but be in power, given that Mia is dead and Maya would have been out of the picture. But I've been told that she's no longer eligible for being, like, becoming the new master anymore, so I'm thinking that it would be that she did it for pearls.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into a Korean village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's blood, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then?
The Branch family. My aunt.
No. Morgan's spirit power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. I guess in the end, Morgan didn't do it just for herself, but for her daughter. Christ, I was like way off with both the motives in this murder case. Huh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying... I thought so. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell number 14.
My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.